Have you ever looked into a mirror and felt like something on the other side was looking back? That happened to me, except what I saw wasn't my reflection. It was a camera, and someone was watching me the entire time I stayed there. I'd booked an AirBnB for a solo weekend escape. Just me, some books, and peace. It was out in the countryside, an old two-story home with creaky floors and a retro vibe. The listing had 4.9 stars, tons of reviews, and it was dirt cheap. That should have been my first red flag. The host was away, but left the key in a lockbox. I never met them. Everything seemed fine, until night fell. I was brushing my teeth when I noticed the bathroom mirror was weird. It felt darker than it should have been. My reflection lagged just slightly behind. I thought I was tired, but then I knocked gently on the mirror. It echoed hollow, not like glass on wall, like glass over space. I turned off the lights and shined my flashlight at the mirror. That's when I saw it barely visible in the corner, a tiny dot. A camera lens. Chills ran down my spine. I tapped the sides of the mirror. The edge was loose. With enough pressure, I slid the entire thing aside like a panel. Behind it was a small, hidden room, no bigger than a closet, just enough space for someone to sit, and in it, a chair, a blanket, dozens of empty fast food wrappers, and monitors, screens showing different rooms in the house, including the one I was standing in. There was even a remote with a USB stick still plugged in. I backed away and called the police, but I had no signal. When I stepped outside, I noticed something worse. There were fresh footprints in the dirt, leading away from the side of the house, barefoot. I drove 45 minutes to the nearest gas station, called the cops, and met them back at the AirBnB. By the time we returned, the hidden room had been emptied. The chair, the blankets, the USB, even the monitor wires were gone. But in the main bedroom, the officers found something lodged under the mattress. A phone. It was open to a gallery. Hundreds of photos, all of different people sleeping, dressing in the shower, and among them, photos of me from just hours before. The investigation never went anywhere. The host account was deleted. The reviews faked. But the police did find one last thing. They pulled the final image saved to the USB stick that was briefly backed up to the cloud before it was erased. It was time-stamped the same night I arrived. The photo showed me walking into the bathroom, standing in front of the mirror, but the shot wasn't from the hidden room. It was from inside the bathroom, meaning whoever took that picture was in the house before I even entered it. And if that wasn't disturbing enough, there was a second person in the reflection, standing behind me, smiling.